As a community which consists of over 30% of Duke's campus, we undoubtedly represent the widest cross-section of the student body. Our diversity is unquestioned. Our councils form a four-cornered mosaic of racial and ethnic diversity. We represent each major, each minor, and each certificate that Duke has to offer on its academic menu. Our swag attracts hundreds of students each year to rush and participate in intake processes. And when there's word of a probate show or that Zeta is taking a sledgehammer to a car on Main Quad, there's sure to be a crowd. Our customs and traditions highlight our uniqueness. Our headquarters in OSFL is our beacon of togetherness. Our convocation is a demonstration of our respect for each other and our dedication to truly actualizing the hopes and dreams of our founders by spreading the good news of our organizations with each other and with the world. Good evening. I'm Marcus Benning, a brother of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and the current president of the Black Student Alliance. And in the brief time that I'm speaking with you today, I'll discuss the role that the Greek community should play in celebrating diversity on campus. As of now, many of you know that since January, Duke has been celebrating 50 years of Black student presence. And today, I'll try to convey why this milestone is important to all students and how we as Greeks have an opportunity to leverage diversity to enhance ourselves and our organizations. In an email sent before school began in 2011, President Brodhead urged returning students to resist the temptation of creating your workable version of Duke. That is, to get stuck in a consistent routine, thereby creating a version of Duke that is most comfortable to you. Now, that's a very difficult thing to ask of us, President Brodhead. It's human nature to gravitate towards things and people that make us feel most comfortable. After all, as a history major, I'm not likely to go casually strolling down Science Drive only to be reminded of how little I know about biology and physics. But as I read between the lines, I began to understand that casually strolling into unfamiliar territory is exactly what our president was inviting us to do. And especially as Greek organizations who pride ourselves on our individual histories, it can be especially difficult to focus on collaboration. In fact, we all have different ways of interacting with campus, but when we merge those ideas, we're truly unstoppable. Take, for example, MGC and NPHC, councils who have joined forces during the past 2 years to produce a carnival that has delivered one of the most well-attended events of the year. We truly do benefit from each other. Now, we'll probably still rush past some buildings, especially when the C1 is behind schedule. And of course, we can't start a conversation with every Greek person we see, but it's worth considering how our lives are enhanced by the experiences of those around us. These casual encounters are the hallmark of our Duke experience. The fact of the matter is that the stats I read earlier, which illustrate our power on campus, should also convey the responsibility that comes along with our status. Over the past few years, there has been considerable dialogue about the presence or absence of racial and ethnic separation on campus. Our Greek community is best positioned to affect this discourse with a response of our own. Cross-council programming, increased communication between groups that typically operate in silo, not because it's comfortable, but because it's necessary. Especially during this special year, when diversity is on center stage, we have the opportunity to take an honest inventory of how we want to engage difference in our organizations, to ensure that we define diversity broadly to include all types of people, racial and ethnic, people in the LGBT community, and various religious communities. These are the things that we all can do to make sure that we're opening our arms and our hearts to all of our classmates who desire the Greek experience. Our director, Clara Bell, once shared with me that what she enjoys most about her Duke experience is when she can offer the gift of membership to another. I believe that collectively we are powerful beyond measure, and we truly do have the ability to transform campus culture and to use our Greek experience as the gift that we were destined to share. Thank you.